They have formed themselves as people, and they have their own opinions and principles. Yesterday's students are the qualified specialists of tomorrow who can compete on global markets. Those who graduate from the Bolashak Scholarship Program are creative, talented, and masters in their fields. And they are the future of our country, who have experience and knowledge. If you want to get to know the hard work and achievements of these qualified specialists, watch the program Bolashak on Kazakh TV. A patient is 70 years old, whom we are going to make an operation to the aortic valve, and to change the aortic valve, as it doesn't work well. The patient's aorta is increasing, and currently we are going to make an operation to change the aortic valve, and the aorta as well. Rustem Toleutayev, who is head of the cardiac surgery department at the Kazakh National Scientific Surgical Center, named after Sizganov, doesn't know exactly the numbers of the operations which he has made. He's confused in numbers. What is clear is that it is not difficult, as it is one of the daily operations. This cardiac surgeon, who received his master's degree abroad, is going to share his experience and knowledge from this year. We can say that this disease of heartbeats can be treated through thoracoscopy, without any cut of the patient's chest, as this operation will make with a little cut through the camera electrodes. Arrhythmia will be treated by burns.
Сол бірінші Қазақстанда осы операцияны істедік. Ол бұрыннан бері таяуда Европада пайда болған.
We made this operation for the first time in Kazakhstan. Recently, it was provided in Europe and then in the USA, and it was not made in Kazakhstan or in all of Central Asia.
Науқастардың көп ол жаңа фибрилляция жүректің ырғағы дұрыс болмаған жағдайлар.
There are a lot of patients with fibrillation in the rhythms of the heartbeats. They are not well all over the world, and people's lives are not long, and there are a lot of people with these symptoms. It is also from ecology. Constantly, such diagnoses are increasing, and new treatments are discovered. One of them is the thoracoscopy treatment.
Соғанда жаңа емдеулер пайда болып жатыр. Сол ақырғы бір жаңа емдеудің біреуі торакоскопиялық сол емдеу.
The young cardiac surgeon told us about the advantages of the thoracoscopy technology than the ordinary methods of operation. For example, in previous times, when the surgery was made, in the operation of the heart, they totally cut the chest of the patient, and the patient may take surgical trauma, and rehabilitation period will take a long time. And this thoracoscopy method is involved in one of the traumas, and bleeding, which will be less, which means that the patient can recover as soon as possible. The chest of the patient will not be cut, and just has a small size of 5 to 7 centimeter cut, and the operation will be made. It is an innovative method of medicine in Kazakhstan.
Бұрын торакоскопический жасамаған ғой ешқайда. Адамдар Кореяға шығатын, Германияға, Түркияға.
A thoracoscopy operation was not made anywhere except Korea, Germany, Turkey, and the price was different in every country. Currently, this operation is made in our country by quota of our citizens of Kazakhstan, who are able to take the treatment. And the main thing of this operation is that it is provided in the USA, Germany, and Netherlands as well.
Ең бастысы Америка, Германия, Нидерланды, сол жақта істеліп жатқан операция.
In 2000, he completed with honors school number 16 in Kazakhstan in the Semey city. From 2000 to 2006, he finished with an excellent certificate, the Novosibirsk State Medical University, majoring in general medicine department. From 2006 to 2007, he studied general surgery internship in Novosibirsk. From 2007 to 2009, he studied the traineeship at Cardiovascular Surgery Scientific Research University, named after Meshkalkin, majoring in cardiac surgery department. From 2009 to 2015, he worked as a cardiac surgeon at the University of Blood Circulation Pathology, named after Meshkalkin. In 2012 to 2013, he completed the qualification of International Cardiac School, the 23rd Papa Giovanni Clinic, in Italy. From 2012 to 2013, he graduated with a master's degree in cardiac surgery at the Cardio-Anesthesiology University in Italy in Milan. From 2015, he has been the head of the cardiac surgery department in the Kazakh National Scientific Surgical Center, named after Sizganov. This innovative operation is very important, not only for Almaty, but for the entire Republic as well. As is the heart, blood vessels numbers are high in our country. Especially regarding the statistics, the irregular heartbeats have 35 to 40%, showing heart fibrillation. If this disease will increase, a patient may have an insult or heart attack. In the medical language, it's called radiofrequency ablation. An arrhythmia, it means a heart rate recovery. What is the main thing among heart disease? That's why a young generation who is educated welcomes this Republican National Center.
Жалпы мен ойлаймын осындай білімді жастарға қарап біздің медицинаның келешегі, жалпы біздің мемлекетіміз келешегі мол деп.
In general, I think that when you look at such a kind of educated young people, the future of our medicine and the future of our country is full of prospects. As we have the upbringing of our younger generation with this character, the upbringing should not be educated from mistakes. They should take all the opportunities to take a good experience. And they have to study abroad or invite a professional specialist to see their operations from here. They are able to take an experience. I think about the future of the cardiac surgery of Kazakhstan, and currently he is one of the best cardiac surgeons, and he will be one of the leading cardiac surgeons. He has worked here for half a year as a cardiac surgeon who mastered a new technology, made an operation with the presence of the surgeons from abroad. Later, he started to make an operation by himself. He made 5 operations with success and will make 20 other operations till the end of the year. An experienced surgeon is not going to stop what he knows.
Бұл тәсілдің тиімділігі 99-95%. Көбінесе бұндай науқастар.
The advantage of this method is 99 to 95%, and most of the patients who have an ablation, if through medical treatment their heartbeat was not recovered, they come to us. Before that, we have such a kind of method of operation in Kazakhstan, and it has been made for the first time in our center.
Бірінші рет осы біздің центрде бірінші рет жасалды.
Торакоскопиялық деп айтады, мына видеоны торакоскопиялық көмектің.
We can say this video thoracoscopy, as well as help of the thoracoscopy's new operations, will penetrate the coronary artery, shutting the treatment of the heart valves and disease with operation and healing arrhythmia disease. Regarding surgery methods, the thoracoscopy way to cut and make a thoracoscopy way, there should be a little cut, and the treatment has been started in our center with the arrival of Rustem Toleutayev and has spread widely currently.
Біздің орталыққа келуіне байланысты қолданысқа енді және қазір кеңінен таралып жатыр.
How are you? Are you feeling good? What about your temperature? Everything's good. Haven't you had a temperature? Have you had any shortness of breath right now? There is also another achievement instead of the thoracoscopy method, which is provided only in this center. It is a minimally invasive surgery, which is only in Almaty and Astana. Regarding this technology, the patient's chest will not be cut totally. Only the edge will be cut, and the heart valves will be changed during this operation. At first time, the method of the operation has been learned in Novosibirsk, and then by Italian professors. They came to Kazakhstan, owing to a master in cardiac surgery. It is clear to change heart valves, it is required not only knowledge, but also techniques to have minimally invasive surgery. The medical center is equipped by modern devices and technologies. It is a step of developing medicine, and put all of his effort to master this newest making operation technology. A person who engaged them came from Almaty, the location of Irgili.
Мен ауырып келдім, жүрегім қағып, дем аламай ентігіп, сондай.
I came here with a disease and I could not breathe. My heart's valves should be changed, and I received my diagnosis, and the operation was made by Rustem Toleutayev very successfully. Typically, this operation is completed in 7 hours. Currently, I feel myself very well. There were 4 to 5 days as I came out from intensive care. There are a lot of changes, especially in my breath. I feel good myself. The young doctor, despite the operation, knows 4 languages, and during his study abroad, he was doing scientific research works. He wrote approximately 30 scientific articles and completed his master's degree at Milan University, but did not defend his PhD thesis. This fall, he is going to Novosibirsk regarding his PhD thesis, and is going to be a candidate of medical sciences. Currently, he knows very well his work, and he knows the heartbeat system of a human.
Жүрек деген өзінің бұлшық еті бөлек, жай бұлшық еттен басқа. Ол өзімен өзі істей беретін.
The heart is its own separate muscle. It works by itself. For example, if we take the heart, it will work one time with automation.
Автоматизм болады. Ол деген жаңағы жүректің көптеген анатомиялық ерекшеліктері.
Currently, there are a lot of particular qualities as a heart should not be stitching or cut during the operation. That's why the operation should be done very carefully, and the surgeon has to know anatomical structure of the heart very well, in the professional way.
Көптеген сол анатомиялық мәселелерін білу керек.
An educated doctor who works for the health prosperity of the people, despite work, hurries home. His wife understands his work very well. Guldana, his wife, whose father also was a doctor. She is engaged in education of children and housework.
В день иногда по 2 операции длится до ночи, до 10, потом остается и смотрит в реанимации.
Sometimes in one day, there can be 2 operations, which last until 10 p.m. And then he can stay in the intensive care unit, watching a patient, come to himself. Of course, he comes home very late. All the other things around the house, the upbringing of the children, fall on my shoulders. But I am extremely sensitive to this, because it is a very noble profession which helps people. And the profession of cardiac surgery is the noblest and most complicated among others, as the heart is the main organ of the human body.
Сердце – это один из главных органов в организме человека.
Regarding statistics, a resident of the city gets sick more often than people in a village. A specialist told that it is from the economy and social development of the city. Currently, a resident of a city occupies 55%, and they will easily have a heart attack, insult, cardiovascular diseases, and depression. Among 2,000 people, 2 of them need a change in heart transplant. The next thought of Rustem Toleutayev is going to make a heart transplant operation. An Italian doctor who has noticed his talent invited him to work there, but Rustem, as a patriot of his own country, refused their offer. He has to believe that the medical sphere of Kazakhstan will be good in the future, with high prosperity.
Кардиохирургия жағынан айтсақ, енді болашағы көндеймін кардиохирургияның. Себебі енді кезінде.
Typically, from cardiac surgery side, there is high prosperity. As the surgeon of the U.S., Michael Jibek, said, "If you tell me how well developed the cardiac surgery in your country is, then I will tell you if your country's economy is developed or not."
Сонда мен сіздің экономикаңызды айтамын деп, қандай дамыған ба, әлі дамыған ба, соған байланысты себебі енді экономикаға байланысты кардиохирургия.
As regarding the economy, cardiac surgery requires finance, and cardiac surgery develops very well in our country. A lot of operations which have been made abroad are also provided in our country as well.
Шетелде жасалып жатқан операцияларды бізде жасап жатырмыз. Қазір енді менің ойымша барлық шетелде жасалған операциялар бізде де істелінеді.
Subsequently, healthcare requires a submission to higher technologies and new diagnostic methods always. One of them is an example we can say Rustem Toleutayev, the head of cardiac surgery department in Kazakh National Scientific Surgical Center named after Sizganov, who provides and shares with experience from abroad. It is clear without reason that human health is closely related to social economy and culture, the industrial development of the country.